Baseball has been giving out big contracts left and right all week, so it seems like as good a time as any to go through the 5 worst contracts in Major League Baseball history. All right, number 5, Josh Hamilton gets a 5-year deal, $125 million to go to the Los Angeles Angels. He was coming off a top 5 finish in MVP with Texas the year before. This one was a pretty bad deal right from the start. He doesn't even finish the contract. He only gets through 2 years, and in 2015, he's salary dumped back to Texas, where he's eventually released. Number 4, Ryan Howard signs an identical 5 years, $125 million contract extension with the Philadelphia Phillies. Ryan Howard is an all-time great Philly. The issue here, they gave him the extension too soon. He had 2 years left on his existing deal. He signs his 5-year extension that doesn't start until the 2012 season. Howard tears his Achilles in the playoffs. He is never the same after that. He finished a combined -5 WAR for those 5 years in Philly. He was on a Hall of Fame track, and instead, this turned out to be the worst contract the Phillies ever signed. Number 3, the Washington Nationals signed Stephen Strasburg to a 7-year, $245 million contract. You can make the case that in sports history, no team has gotten less for what they paid than this deal. Stephen Strasburg is coming off helping the Nationals win their first ever World Series. He gets the big deal he deserves. He never stayed healthy after that. Unfortunately, he had the thoracic outlet syndrome, the same thing that ended Matt Harvey's career more or less. He finished with an ERA close to 7 in just 8 career starts after signing this deal. He's actually owed $35 million on the Washington Nationals books for this upcoming season. Maybe I should have put Strasburg higher. He hasn't thrown a pitch since 2022, but these next 2 are doozies. Number 2, the Orioles signed Chris Davis to a 7-year, $161 million deal. Chris Davis had some up and down years with the Orioles, finishing as high as 2nd in MVP one year, but this contract was a disaster right from the start. He finished with -2.8 WAR, and perhaps more embarrassingly, he had an 0 for 54 streak at the plate, the longest for a position player in baseball history between the 2018 and 19 seasons. And number 1, it's Anthony Rendon's contract with the Angels, 7 years and $245 million. This was a disaster right from the start. He never even played in 60 games as an Angel. He came out and basically said, this is just a job for me, kind of confirming the fears people had that he didn't really love baseball that much. I think the lesson here is if you're going to sign a guy to this kind of money, you better be sure he's going to continue to work hard. But that is my list, but I want to hear from you. Which contracts did I miss out on? Who is too high or too low on this worst contracts ever baseball list?